Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Where last we left off, we had done a few supports. It's just in the middle of the calendar. We basically we get to decide at this point whether or not we do paralogue battles. First off, let's have a look at the day. So the Harvest Festival gives us what? Enhanced when dining with a person who loves veggies. I think we probably got veggies. Kind of getting to the point where I'm a bit sick of the paralogs. Not the paralogs, of the the supports. But I think we will do it. Actually, what was in the calendar for the Lance tournament for a Silver Lance Plus? Silver Lance Plus is nice, but I don't know that it is necessarily necessarily like something we can do with the folks we have. Right, okay, so let's harvest that. Okay, some ambrosia, very nice. Some peach currants and onions. We like those. 5 morphous seeds, yes. Cultivate. Won't make any difference, whatever. Right, what was the item we got? Yeah, sure, not Byleth. Probably Petra, actually. I think we are damn near committed to the Petra cause. So, ambrosia, defense by 1. That has got Inga's written all over it. Cool. What was it? Blasco. So hungry. Right. Okay. So
hello there.
Eastern Merchant.
This one, yes. I think 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 this one, yes. I think
Okay, that's just tea.
this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I thank you. This one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes.
Is it worth it for the? I always find that the exotic spices in board games
Return soon,
are
please.
a little.
Hello there.
There we go.
This one, yes. I think this one, yes. I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
I don't want us
You
to be
have a good
spending
eye.
all our money.
A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with
Okay.
you. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good. You have a good. You have a good. You have a good. A pleasure. You have a good. You have a good. You have a good. A pleasure doing
Right, I'm gonna leave
business.
the other
Come
two.
again.
A bit of that. There. I think we've already replenished the battalion.
Hey there.
Let's just have a quick scan through here and see, because we are obviously going at this. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, we've got to use it at some
Is this it?
point. So,
There you go.
just have to hope we get more Umbral Steel later. That all looks fine. That all looks fine. Fine, fine, fine. Petra.
Come back anytime.
Yeah. I'll do just that.
What?
Right, okay. Gatekeeping. Very good. We might use up some gifts on this. Nobles themselves lose their composure, resources of grace. That says it necessary to speak about this on the battlefield as well. Nope. Okay. Sorry, Ferdy. I thought that was what you'd go for. Lysithia and Dorothanet.
Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone. Singing is so much
Okay, great. But the point is it gets them up a little bit there. Yeah, okay, don't be overwhelmed. Sorry, still got a cold.
See you again soon.
Getting reason up wouldn't hurt. Right, okay. So, let's go to the dining hall. It's at least going to be people outside of our class that we're doing this with, so there's that to it. Although we will probably want to boost up our things, so maybe we'll see. Right, okay. Full menu. Onion gratin. Right, so we've got Mercedes and Annette, Ferdinand, Dorothea. Okay. Let's have a look at Mercedes and Annette. Mercedes and Ferdinand straight off the bat. And Mercedes and Hilda. Oh, so Mercedes and Hilda, or she already got Hilda. Doesn't really matter. I think we'll go Mercedes and Ferdinand, since that does have a kind of practical application for us. They may well get put together.
This is my
Delicious.
Okay, good. So that's immediately one there. So we've got Annette and Dorothea. So why can't I use my pad? So Annette and Dorothea. Did I see Linhart there for Annette? Linhart, Hanneman, or Gilbert? New. Oh yeah, Linhart. Right, okay.
This is my.
Very good. And then what was Dorothea's ones here? Ferdy, we know. Casper, Bernie, and Manuela. Do we have any of those in this? New. So, not much point in doing that. We can do Bernie here. Or we can do Petra here, actually. Good. Do you still have somewhere to go with Petra? You do, right, okay, perfect, let's do that. Vegetable stir fry. Yes, it uses up chickpeas, but... Alright, unfortunately...
I think I would be like...
It looks like that might be... Okay, so Marianne, Leone and Flame, and then Alois and things. So I'm guessing that Marianne has something with Leone. Yeah, okay. So let's just do Marianne and Ernie.
I like this. That looks
Okay, and then Alois, Catherine. They're not maxed out, are they? Just to confirm. Alois. Oh, it's got nothing left. Okay. Fine. Cool.
Oh, my. Eating food always.
Okay. Right, okay. Now we got goals. Felix or Sylvain? Felix. Bernie or Flame is Felix. Okay. Looking like we might be in trouble with this one, unfortunately. Yeah. Not looking good for Felix. I think Felix we're going to have to bump up with some crap gifts. What was the other one? Sylvain. Sylvain, Bernie, Marianne, Flame, Manuela. I wouldn't mind seeing Sylvain Manuela, honestly. That would have some value to me. We've got Flame, but yeah, there's Manuela. I think we're doing that. That could be good value, couldn't it?
This is oh.
Yeah, you did.
Right, bags of supports, but what we actually need are goals and Felix, Ingrid and Beska, or Ingrid, Beska and Hilda. Right, okay, well first off let's start with Beska because she is the priority. I wouldn't say no to Lynn. I don't think we've had Lynn. Lynn, Ignatz or Marianne I would take for best girl. Just to be clear, she doesn't have one with Ingrid, does she? Like, that would just be... No, okay. So Lynn, Ignatz or Marianne. Christ, I'm not actually even in most of them. Ooh, right, okay, well this is getting problematic, isn't it? This is what happens when you're constantly scoffing. Right, so who else? Flane, Shamir, Cyril and Anna. What have you got there? I think you've got Cyril, haven't you? We'll just do Cyril. I'm not a huge fan of it, but yeah, right now he's kind of have to. Where's it gone?
Eating
This is
Absolutely, can you have seconds? No, you cannot have seconds. Right, goals. It was Inga's and Hilda that we wanted. I guess we start with Inga's because she's a core party member. Oh, Ignatz, Raphael Ignatz Seteth. So no. I'm seeing Ignatz though. Oh, I'm also seeing Hilda, but right.
I appreciate it.
This food is a rub.
And then lastly, it's we've got Felix, we've got Hilda, and we've got Seteth. Hilda and Seteth would be absolute perfection if we could get that, but I don't know if we will. Otherwise, Raphael and Casper. But yes, Seteth, Raphael, Casper. Right, have you got anything that will be enjoyed by... We're just kind of in trouble with it, really, because we just don't have the ingredients. We might soon have to just give up on this, because we basically can't get... we can't get the goods quick enough for the... Wait, so Felix... Right, I guess, what about Seteth? Seteth, obviously... Seteth and Felix have got a thing, actually. Did I not see... yeah, just do that. And then we just have to gift up Hilda.
That looks appetizing.
Yeah, it does look
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason.
very nice.
I'd like some more.
Well, you can have some more, don't worry. Well, everyone gets more here. Right, okay. Hilda is apparently in the dining hall, so that's pretty convenient. There's Dorothea, looking fucking $1 million better than everybody else in a 100-mile radius. Oh, Hilda is in the dining hall in the sense that she's somewhere, quote unquote, in the dining hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Byleth. So 2 there. I guess that's her on the north exit. Yeah, it is.
Come on.
Right.
I heard what...
Yes. Right. Do we have any lost items? Oh, right. Okay. If we've got lost items, then we don't need to fanny about with gifts, do we? Right. Okay. But yeah.
Oh, you found it!
Lovely. That increases her motivation. And was there anything else that she was thinking? Yeah.
Never seen that thing.
Oh no, it looks like it's thingy. Right, okay, no, I think we're on gifts for part 2. Gifts that Hilda likes. Gemstone beads,
I
probably.
love it! Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Right, the question, well, first off, let's do some supports, because we need to get some of these out of the way. Felix and Seteth, this could be interesting.
May I help you, Seteth?
Finally noticed me, I see. Good to see that you are so dedicated to your training.
Do you have need of my sword?
No, this is not a military matter. I would like to discuss the distance you seem to be keeping from the others.
Distance? I don't follow.
I have noticed that you like to keep others at arm's length, and in most cases, quite a bit further.
Keeping a close eye on me. They don't share my values, that's all.
Is that why you train alone? Because your friends do not share your values?
You seem displeased. I suppose you're going to tell me, to defeat your enemies, you must have dependable allies.
That's not exactly how I would phrase it, but having good relationships with your allies is essential in combat. I am sure you realize that it is easier to bond with people when you interact with them more. There are limits to what one person can do alone. Great things cannot be achieved without allies.
You sound like my father. You're saying it's in my own interest to make friends?
To put it simply, yes. As much as you possibly can. To be honest, I envy you. Because I know what it is like to not have many people to call friends.
I wouldn't have guessed that. There are so many devout believers.
I am talking about friends. People to speak with on equal terms. You have many friends here. You should take care to attend to them.
I'll consider your advice, but I'm not usually one to change my mind.
To be young.
I like Seta. Well, I wasn't sure what to make of him the first time I played it, but I like it. I like him. I don't know how good this will be, but sometimes they surprise you.
Come on, sell it to me!
Huh? What's going on here? Hey, stop that! Can't you see he's not interested?
We're just talking business here, now move it along!
Oh, I just thought it looked a little... Actually, now I'm curious. What kind of business are you conducting? I've been told I have a keen eye for appraisal.
Just trying to buy a sword. I told him to name his price, but he won't give it up.
Any price? You must be able to afford anything your heart desires. But did you consider that he might have a good reason not to sell it? Maybe it's a family heirloom, or simply his favorite sword.
No one asked for your appraisal, now move it! Or are you looking for trouble?
That is quite enough! You would dare threaten a woman? I will not permit such ungentlemanly conduct.
Oh, hello, Ferdinand. Do you have an opinion on all this?
Behind me, milady! I will protect you!
Who are you? You looking for trouble too?
Keep your distance, gutless knave. I just cleaned my sword, and if I maim you, I will have to clean it again. Neither of us wants that, so I suggest you leave at once.
Ah, forget it. You're not worth my time.
Ah, thank you so much. You saved me there. Well, that is taken care of. Are you hurt, Mercedes?
Hurt? No, I'm fine. We were only talking.
Ah, I am glad. I do not abide uncouth behavior. Stopping it is my duty as a noble.
Okay, the weird ending, but I mean, it wasn't awful, was it? Looks like there's an Annette one, that's a shame, but it's with Lynn, so we might get some value out of it.
I guess taking them all up in one go is a bad idea.
Annette? Are you okay with all those boxes?
Linhart! Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if I'll be able to handle all these. I thought I may as well get it
let's see
over
what
with,
happens
so I
here.
decided to carry them all at once. Big mistake.
Smart thinking. Do it all at once. That's what they say, right? Work smart, not hard. I think you've got it from here, so I'm off to take a nap. Good luck.
But maybe you could help it. Nope, gone. It's fine. It is fine. Just a little further to my quarters. I got this. I'll just... Ah! Huh? They didn't fall.
That was almost pretty bad.
Linhart, I thought you had an important nap to get to.
I'd call it insomnia, but I suppose it was really just a guilty conscience. I came to see if you needed help. And, sure enough, here you are, about to tip all the boxes on the floor.
Thanks. Though it may have been best if you had just chipped in from the start.
Huh? But it was your job. Why would I step in? You clearly had things handled.
Then why help me at all?
If the boxes had fallen just now, everyone would have had to help tidy them up anyway. If anything broke, more boxes would need to be carried. And if all of that came to pass, then there'd be noise and no chance of my taking a nap.
Huh. But if you had helped me from the start, there would have been no danger of anything being dropped at all.
Correct. But there was no danger yet, and so there was no need for my help. So I left you to it. Try carrying one box at a time instead of straining to do it all at once. Work smart, not hard, as they say. All right, well, I think you've got it from here, so I'm off. Good luck.
After all that, he's not gonna help me.
I hope that if we pursue this, that Lynn sticks to his guns and doesn't help her. I've been a firm believer in that. don't know, maybe this will be interesting. I suspect it
Being
won't be.
kicked must have hurt, didn't it, Dorte? Did they think you won't gallop unless you're in pain? It must be difficult letting those brutes ride you.
Hey, Marianne, what are you up to?
Nothing.
Really?
Right.
I was sure I heard you talking to someone.
Sorry, I just need to interject maybe on the next one here. Yeah, right, okay. Perfect, because she's not speaking. The armour on the horse is magnificent. Like, I love the breastplate. I think that makes sense. You've got like the neck is, you know, and you need a bit of like motion there. So even though it's dangerous, it does make sense to not have that armour. But like that breastplate would do some serious work. The front of the head perhaps maybe not as important. It's pretty sturdy anyway. Most of the things can be done in the chest, but the most important part, they've armoured the ears. Because, yeah, you know, the amount of horses that would have died in battle to grievous wounds to their ears. Why the fuck would you do this? Anyway, sorry, Marianne's.
By the way, are you free right now?
Is there something you need?
I was about to go buy towels and soap, but the girls saddled me with all these specific requests. They want it all to look cute or to smell a certain way, but well, that's just nonsense to me.
Who's your least favourite like haircut in this? I mean Lorenz has got to be up there. Pre-time skip Lorenz is bad, but what's going on with her hair? Like who designed that and thought, oh, just give her like a side ponytail, it'll be fine. Like,
I've always made my own towels out of old scraps and soap from used cooking oil. I've never given it much thought beyond that.
Oh.
But I've noticed you've got some really nice things. So you have an eye for that stuff, right? Obviously, I give you all the credit. And I'm sure everyone would be really grateful for your help.
No, I don't deserve that kind of praise.
Really? I don't think that's true. Come on, you'll be doing me a big favor.
My adoptive father tells me I shouldn't stray too far from the monastery.
That's nonsense. You've got to get some fresh air now and again.
I should stay. Besides, I wouldn't be much help. I don't think anyone would like whatever I pick out anyway. It would all go to waste. And I'm sure that having me around would just cause you misfortune, Leonie.
Are you serious?
I should stay here by myself.
see, Marianne
Just a second.
could
Cause me
be
misfortune?
interesting.
What kind of backwards talk is that?
Marianne could be interesting and a good character, but she, maybe not more than anybody else, but she's right up there for characters who are just let down by the way the story is told. Like Marianne's sort of, like you could weave from the respective parts a really cool story for Marianne, like just by cherry picking out of what they've already written. But instead, we have to do it this way.
If you really don't want me around, then at
And,
least
like,
come out and say it straight. I'm sorry for the unwelcome invitation. Don't worry, I won't make the same mistake again.
Because it makes all, and this is the kind of the problem that Three Houses has all the way through this, is that like the arcs become redundant. I want to travel to that location. It's even more inconvenient. Reception hall.
I concur.
Yeah, the characters can't.
Professor?
They can't sort of develop as in a natural narrative sense because they've got to keep these support paths open.
What an interesting way of looking at life. Ah, it is you. Just at the right time. There is something I wanted to discuss. Something about you. I am starting to believe that you are a true hero. You hold the lost crest, you wield the sword of the Creator, and you lead everyone in battle against great enemies. Not only that, but you are a strategist. You stand alongside rulers, supporting them, advising them. You do not seem particularly ambitious, and yet you accomplish so much. I am amazed that you can say so. I have been reading about the history of Fargus, you know. The kingdom's founder, Lug, the king of lions, had 2 advisors. One of them was Pan, the undesiring strategist. According to historical records, Pan wanted nothing for himself. He devoted himself entirely to Lug. He had tremendous power, but he never seemed concerned about his legacy.
Sounds like
So in the old
written
chronicles,
character.
there is hardly any mention of Pan's deeds. All that we know is that he helped Lug, his friend and leader. It is not surprising that you have never heard of him, but when I watch how you conduct yourself, I feel that I am seeing the unknown deeds of Pan. It is only a thought, of course, but it makes me feel rather happy, even if it is not in the pages of a history book. I know that I will never prevail over Edelgard. Even if I defeat her on the battlefield, I am what I am. Like you and this undesiring strategist, I will do what I am called to do, even if no mark of me remains in the history books.
Fine. Right, okay. Do we want to do some gifting supports? We've got some stuff. Like, we could get rid of... I mean, Casper, for instance, we've probably got some lost item of his. We might as well give it to him now, clear out the things. If I knew where it was. If I knew where he was. Okay, fine. Because we're never going to recruit. I mean, I can't remember if we've done his power log, but even if we haven't,
Sure.
Right, lost items. What have we got for Casper? Yeah, doesn't look like there's too much there, so I guess we're on gifts. What would Casper like? He would like training weights and whetstones, I'm sure.
For me?
Yeah, okay. Like I say, motivation doesn't really matter. We can't have to do this every time.
For me?
Good.
For me?
Because even like we don't necessarily have to get him up to top level. It's just a case of
For me? For me?
We've bought all these things. I'm not really even sure that they're a good return for what we get.
For me?
Because we're still gonna have to do all the meals to pair them up, but I guess there's not much of that left to do. Right, okay, so Casper we've put excuse me, put some thought into. What about Hilda's locked? Okay, Setith and Flame are reasonable candidates. Well, they're here. They are here. Cool. So, first off, Setith.
Meeting in that land. It also means.
Let's start with the lost items. Setith. Oh, I have a feeling that might actually have been. Right, sorry, this is kind of awkward, but I think we're going to go back to Casper because I'm pretty sure that grounding charms his. Cool, yeah. Where's it gone?
Yeah, that's
Okay. Although the thing with Seteth is I mean, so Gilbert is there. I don't actually know where Flame is. Oh, she's on the bridge between the two of them.
I concur.
Right. Okay. Fine.
Meeting reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems in that it also means.
Right. Yeah, the thing with Seteth is headscarf that's been dyed purple. I mean, I guess that's like Seteth. Right. None of that looks to be that. Do we just give Anna? Sorry, I've just seen that last one. Right, I'm gonna. We've got some bits and pieces that belong to her.
I hope
There's no real purpose
Thanks for.
to this.
Thanks for.
And do we have a secret ledger? Or is that? We might as well just clear them out because they're no bloody use to anyone else. Right. I think we will give Seteth a few gifts. And then maybe Flame too.
Meeting
because,
reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems an astute decision to me. In that land of oppressive heat, it is unlikely that we will be disturbed.
Yeah,
it
well,
also
unlikely is not the same as
contend
won't,
with
is
those
it?
harsh conditions ourselves, however. Best ensure we are well prepared.
Right, okay. Do we have a... No, we do not. Okay,
This is...
wonderful. Yeah, I think we'll just...
This is...
We'll give him a couple and then...
This is...
I don't imagine... Oh, no, literally got it. Okay, fine. So, a bit of a waste, but whatever. Okay, fine. Let's go get close to Seteth.
Professor. May I discuss something with you?
No, fuck off. How dare you?
I promised to help you find the truth of who you are, but I'm afraid it's not that simple. There are some details I have kept concealed.
Oh? Yeah, what details?
5 years ago, before she vanished, I asked Rhea some pointed questions. I learned that she knows everything about you. No, that is understating it. Rhea is responsible for your existence. I could explain to you here and now what fragments of knowledge I was able to pry from Rhea. I fear, however, that a partial understanding might do you more harm than good. Once we save Rhea, you will know the whole of it. For now, that is all I can tell you. If you are still uncertain about your feelings, then permit me to add one more thing. You, Rhea, and I, we are like family. Because of those deep ties, you can be certain that I will never abandon or betray you. On the contrary, I greatly wish to see what your future holds. I am, and will always be, your ally. You are not wrong. History is full of examples. I don't believe that will be the case here, but I suppose all I can do is ask for your trust. The truth is, you have become indispensable to me, and that is true quite independently of whether I see eye to eye with Rhea, or even whether we are friends. After this war is over, where I go and what I do will depend wholly on you. I am still trying to figure that out myself. Perhaps it is just that I find you so fascinating that I cannot bring myself to leave your side. I dislike a one-sided conversation, but in this case, I am afraid I had no choice. Our future is yours to determine.
Okay, well, could have been more of that, but whatever. Where are we? I have lost my bearings completely. Okay, so we'll go up and see what Flame's up to. Do we have
It
any
has been only...
crap that we can fob you off with? I don't think there's anything else there.
It has been only 5...
I guess let's do the gifts side of things then. Flane, a fan of forget-me-nots. We have got some of those.
Wow!
I'm delighted, yeah, okay, fine.
It has been...
Lost item, no, not lost items, gifts. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow!
Okay.
It has been...
Every fucking time I'm doing that.
Wow! It has been only 5... Wow!
Okay, right, I'm gonna keep going with these, I think I will just get use up the forget-me-nots.
It has been
keep going back to fucking lost items.
Wow! It has been
Every fucking time. No, don't give her the rose.
Wow!
Right, so we've boosted her up a little bit.
It has been
Do you know what? I kind of just want to get rid of some of these,
Wow.
honestly.
It has been only... Wow! It has been... Wow! It has been...
Yeah, do you know what? Why not? Let's hammer this with Flane. There it is. Right, okay. Support me and Flane. Fantastic. Right, okay. Let's warp to the stable. And let us instead warp to the cathedral. And let's go and get some more contact with the mysterious Flane. The Flane Emperor, if you will. Yes, I'm curious.
Oh, hello, Professor. How nice to see you. You caught me off guard. I was actually just thinking about you. Just a
Why
moment
not?
ago? Well, I am afraid I just do not understand you. When we first met, I sensed something different about you. Something mysterious. And now I am convinced your existence itself is very special. Thinking on it, I know it to be true. You have a crest that should have been lost long ago. You wield the sword of the Creator as if it is nothing. Your hair and eye color changed on that day 5 years ago to the same sort of color as mine and my brother's. I do not know. My brother refuses to speak to me of it. Since then, you have led us into battle, and thus far, we have always come out victorious. Your comrades and colleagues adore you. They believe in you, in your strength. I doubt there is a single soul who is likened to you. Who are you, really?
Just a bad character, honestly.
I simply do not understand. Whatever the case may be, having hair like mine is proof that there is something exceptional
Good
about
writing.
you.
Good writing.
I may as well come forward with things. I, too, am unlike others. Surely you recall when I was targeted, specifically for my blood? I may not be special in the ways you are, but my blood is rare. It seems the two of us share a special differentness. I also believe that we are bound together in some way. Of this I am certain. Therefore, I intend to stay by your side and watch over you. Your existence must be preserved at all cost. Certainly those are the words of a hero. Let us unite our powers. Together, we are unstoppable.
Yes, we'll unite by taking me to go out onto the battlefield and kill things while you stay at home doing nothing. Right, okay, fine. Who else can we boost levels with that we are still lacking? Hilda. Ugh. Right, okay. Well, I know where he is. Let's go and see if Gilbert wants anything.
I concur.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Past what I want.
Alright, I don't care about any of this, just for the record, Gilbert. So, if you've got... Right, okay. Life without your noiseless puppet. Yeah, I can only imagine.
These past what I wonder.
The fucking horrendous difficulties you must have been like going through without that.
Thank you. These past what I wonder.
And then I think. Doesn't look like it. Right. Okay. Fine. Let's talk about gifts. Gifts for Gilbert. What would Gilbert like? Okay. Well, I think apparently he likes these, which is.
This is what.
That's kind of convenient because at least it means
what
that
I
we're getting
want.
good value for money out of that. And also, I didn't know if those would ever see use.
This is wonderful.
Right, okay. He accepts with gratitude.
These past what I want. This is wonderful.
Yes. Okay.
These past what I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder what he'd say. Right, anyway.
This is wonderful. These past what I want.
Right.
This is wonderful. These past what I want.
Okay.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Know that I.
The only other thing he. I
These
think
past
he
what I
likes
want.
is fish and
This
flies.
is
So we've got
These past what I want.
set of them. We
This is what. These past what I want. This is what.
the thing is with the gifts.
These past what I
I think
want.
just give them.
This
Is that like we may need them
This is
later
what-
for motivations on characters, so it's not necessarily. We don't necessarily want to burn all of them. Although it's kind of useful. Oh, I see. So right, okay, fine. So we basically wasted all of that. Oh, well, that's good to know because it didn't display in the way it. God, that's aggravating. Right, whatever. Where's fucking Eloise? Eloise, you shitbag, where are you? You even here? Every time I feel like it. It's Hannah, then. Eloise is in the dining hall, except Eloise is not in the dining hall. Maybe he is. Right. Who's this? Yeah, okay, right.
The kingdom, the situation. You're in.
Yeah, no, charge. Right, we've got an ancient coin here. Yeah, okay. So we have to go in here, and down here to check
The
that.
kingdom, the situation. You're in.
Right, has Alois lost any items anytime soon? I guess... that feels more like a Leone thing.
Oh, this is my...
Fantastic. Right, okay. Oh, I don't know if I care. Oh, hello. Right, okay. Right, okay. Oh, just look how convenient that is. Yeah, yeah. Let's have a think about Alois.
Ah, there you are. Hello. Oh, yes. Apologies. I'm struggling with some unpleasant thoughts. Since the war began, I've ended so many lives. You and your students got your hands dirty as well. Nobody forced you all to join the fight, of course. You did so of your own volition. Still, there must be something very wrong with the world for it to make children into killers. That's true enough. We've all gotten older. Ah, listen
makes
to me.
sense.
I'm sorry for being so glum.
What?
Well said. In truth, I don't think any expression will improve my looks. I'm a brute, no matter what face I pull. Ah, you really are just like Gerald. When I was down in the dumps, he'd cheer me up with a playful quip. He gave me his library of jokes, but when I tell one of them, you, on the other hand, I'm feeling pretty perky now. I can't stop this war by feeling gloomy about it. Onward, to a brighter future. To tell you the truth, that was another line I picked up from Gerald. He taught me everything about life. He was more important to me than anyone in the world. Apart from you, perhaps.
Just...
Come on, no need to blush. It's the truth. When I look at you or see you fighting in battle, it's like I'm seeing a sibling.
Just
but
like
at the same time, it's
the
like
wild, like unwarranted veneration that is put on my, on Byler.
So important to the future of Fodlan, and to me. I promise to continue protecting you
It's
with
just
the
not...
strength of a knight and the love of a big brother.
I'm counting on you.
Good. In the name of Gerald, I swear to keep you safe. You're welcome to return the favor, should you feel so inclined.
Right, there we go. Right. So that's Alois. Do we still... Oh, she was there, wherever there was. The entrance hall. Shamir. Right, we'll go and see if we can get some interactions with Shamir.
Anyone.
He seems suspicious. Yeah.
Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Weird. Okay, just checking. I don't know if we're going to be asked to do it every single time. But I think Shamir and Catherine should be fairly safe bets if we do this. It's not that. It is this. And other than that, I think that's pretty much her done. I don't know if I can really be asked to level her all the way up. I'm getting a bit exhausted from all this, truthfully. Although I don't know if Catherine's got anything, come to think of it.
Strategic, though. What do you think?
I don't know what I think. Right, Catherine, I don't think any of this is hers. Oh, where the cloak is. Yeah. Right. I guess we'll keep the others. I think that is enough for this. So I think we will finish exploring. I think we've done a lot of stuff there. And I kind of fancy doing something that's not just that. It's Best Girl's birthday. Why didn't you say so? Oh god, my inability to spell this fucking. Despite the fact it's there on the other screen. Oh god, come on. Yes. Yes. This. Right. Sorry about the delay there. Yeah.
Care to share your thoughts, Professor? Oh, this is my favorite tea.
Right, so we've kind of done this multiple times already, so we just need to charge through.
This is delicious.
Oh, yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, fine. It's gonna be that. Yeah. I guess, yeah, probably that.
I wonder what I'd do, who I'd be if I gave everything up for freedom. I think about that all the time.
Shout and nod, yeah.
Well, now.
Okay. Okay, cool. Let's observe her. Weirdly. Banter. Nod. Banter. Banter. Nod.
So sweet.
Nod.
Well,
Joke. And we're done. Right. I'm glad that we had a nice time, but yeah, I think Byleth is capped now. Which is good, you know, obviously. That's what we want. I just want to, like, I don't know if we've got the money for this, but if... Right, so he's only got up to D anyway, so we could... And there's nothing useful at D that he hasn't already got. I'm not interested in defensive gambits. So technically he could go for that or the Lance Company. But I imagine we'll probably pick some stuff. We might get like a decent one. Might actually be the ones from the Petra Burney paralogue. Okay, nothing to replenish. Quickly check the blacksmith before we go, but I think we already basically ascertained that this is going to be okay. Yeah. Alright, certifications. 30 could have gone again. We need to buy an advanced seal. Yeah. Is that a good use of our thing, or do we wait? For riding or heavy armor. We'll just have a quick look at your goals, Ferdy, and then I'll decide on that. Or your progress, more accurately. Oh, you're not far from getting riding up. So what's Axe and Lance? What does he actually need to get there? Because I think maybe that needs updating. Fortress Knight he's got, Lance he's got, so he's riding heavy armor. Goals. We will wait to that end. Cool. Right, happy days. That is a message. Is this important? Is it important? Oh no. That's the very definition of unimportant. Right, okay. Save, even though we're about to get asked to save in a second anyway. So yeah, I don't think we'll do the certification yet. We will wait a turn. Right. I don't remember this one. Let's see what... Oh no, I do remember this one.
Having received the Kingdom Army's plea for aid, Rodrigue has agreed to provide soldiers. In order to meet up with their reinforcements, the Kingdom Army sets out for Ailell, the Valley of Torment.
This valley isn't a place I'd care to return to.
Oh, we're getting fucking
After the
longer
chilliness
again.
of Fargus, I can't seem to adjust to this extreme heat.
Historically, there have been battles whose outcomes were determined in part by the climate. You can't argue that this heat isn't a factor.
In conditions like these, who knows what will become of our morale.
Professor, be honest. How are you holding up?
Absolutely fine.
Monks once used this area as an ascetic training ground because of the intense environment. They say Ailell was born of the goddess's rage.
So what I would do, okay, if I was, and Fire Emblem maybe doesn't need this, but if you were doing it in a sort of more of a non-rails, like a Final Fantasy VII sort of, or PlayStation era Final Fantasy, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era Final Fantasy, I would start as you take people in to a fiery area, for instance, this valley of whatever, start to impart the negatives, even if they're just small, start to impart like the negatives on the combat or movement or something before you have this conversation, because it just feels totally contextless. Rage.
If you believe the legends, this valley is evidence of the goddess's judgment, passed on humanity for its corruption. The forest that once covered the surrounding area was burnt to ash by a pillar of light that descended from the heavens. That legend fueled belief in a place of torment between our world and the next, where one's sins are purified in the cleansing flames.
Nonsense. Sins are not so easily washed away.
Indeed, and there are no accounts of such a place in Scripture. Yet those who cannot face their own sins have no choice but to cling to the idea.
That means you.
I just don't think I can take this heat anymore. I think I'm starting to see things. Near those mountains over there. Is it just me? Or is there a group of people gathered there?
No. It would seem you are not hallucinating after all. Are those Rodrigue soldiers? No. But their banner is that of... No. It can't be.
It can't be.
That is House Rowe's banner. They curried favor with that witch and sold out Fargus.
We messed up. There must have been a spy among us. Will you have us meet them in battle, or wait for Rodrigue to arrive?
There is only one option. How kind of them to save us the trouble of killing them later. Never call those traitors our allies again. That banner belongs to the Grey Lion. It's a waste of breath to exchange words with one such as him.
His Highness is correct. He is not an opponent whom we can expect to negotiate with. Everyone, prepare for the attack!
Alright, do I have to take Gilbert? Please. Tell me. I don't have to take Gilbert. He's just so fucking... Like the best he can offer is being hit. Is that just Fortress Knights generally? I mean, Fortress Knights any good? I feel like when I've used them in the... Well, I suppose that was on easier difficulty settings. Right, okay, first off, units. Yeah, we don't have to take him. Fantastic. Almost tempted to take Seth, but I won't. So, Ignatz. Does Hilda have anybody who she could be helping? Who she actually really likes? Mercedes just shouldn't be getting hit. No, I think she's just there for now. Let's have a look at the map. Right, okay. So yeah, so we're in the northern... I guess we do... Yeah, okay, we'll do it from the southern part. Right. So we've got these. We've got these. We've got these. There is a new chest there, so I'll try and remember if that's there. Is the old chest back? Yeah, it is back. Okay. Right, does this have like reinforcements or do we... Defeat the enemy commander.
The Valley of Torment. Perhaps a good place to finish off my life as a knight. Only if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course.
That man who raises the lion's flag? Lord Gwendol. He is an elder knight who serves House Rome. Gwendol would, without thought, fight any battle if ordered. There is no chance of negotiating with him.
Nope. None. Right, okay, so...
Ailell is a deadly place. Flames burst from the ground.
So the flames of torment burn your sins, your life, your everything. If you wish to spare yourself the goddess's wrath, tread lightly.
What's my strategy?
Well, I'd like you to go there.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Right, okay, so we've got that kind of deal.
I'll cut through.
Fortunately. Never mind.
What's the plan?
I'm your girl.
Actually, we could move Inga's.
Thank you.
Again, I don't know what benefits there are to going slow or taking the
More
time
fighting.
or whatever on this one. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of tempting to just do that. I think I'm gonna do it. I think that will probably set them in motion. What is that? What's that? Dimitri. Go there. Petra. Fine. There.
Let's make this quick.
Beskil, I think we're going around this way, Beskil, so...
At your service.
Okay, what you got for me? Very good stuff. Violet goes up a level, always nice. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I guess he wasn't capped, because... Yeah, they're going to start legging it round. That one's going to take fire damage as well. I think that was a really good high value play. Ingas. Steel Lance will not get it in one. What about an iron bow? That will not get it at all. We could use Louine, but that seems like a poor idea. Am I going to combat art this Night Kneeler? I think I might be.
I shall not stray.
Right, cool. You might as well wait there. No great odds not doing so. Best girl, can you miasma death this guy?
I will not die yet.
Why set it with her? I mean, fine, like, she will survive that, but nevertheless. Oh, okay, apparently Dorothea is going to end up. Right, okay.
Another victory.
Don't really need to worry about that. Dorothea, Thoron will not kill that guy, but if Thoron doesn't, then all the better, because Sylvain is still to go, and we can get rid of that dude.
I was just stronger.
More experience for him. Yeah, I think we kind of just need to sort of wind round, don't we? If you go there, okay, gives him a hope. Right, so one is going for Dimitri. Right, I see. I think Dimitri can tank a hit. Okay. A little dance anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Just for the experience. Wait. Okay. Good. Okay, yeah. Good. Beat the odds, Dimitri. Right.
Even if I die.
Yeah, even if you die. Right, okay, actually, firstly, can any of our Mag 2 get the kill here? Might as well try. Okay. They get 2 shots at 49, we get nothing at 68. That checks out. Sylvain, got a slightly better chance to hit him.
Don't bother haunting me.
Okay. This is one for Petra. She can get it. Can you get it, Petra? Nice.
I fight for justice's name.
Okay. Great as ever. Byleth. Wait. I guess we do this. Assist, heal. Mercedes, assist, physic.
Wasted effort.
Position. Best girl, run up there. not. That one. Oh, right, okay. It's unfortunately kind of like... If you go here... Is it only... Really? Are they not? Oh, okay. Right, okay. Well, that'll be a next turn thing then. At which point you might as well get up to full. Felix can cover up the rest. Right. Okay, cool. So, oh, it needs to be one further along. I'll take it. The sooner we get moving, the better. Okay. Right. So we've got him. Felix can only get as far as Dorothea.
I'll comply.
Right, okay, that's absolutely fine. You do that. Inga's would end up taking all the hits if we do that, so we don't want that. Mercedes, can you just pull Dorothea away? Yeah. And we'll put Felix up here. Cool. Who's this? I think it's Petra, isn't it? Yeah. Petra. Ooh. I think that means that they'll be standing in the thing, so...
You're a big help.
Right.
It all comes down to this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? So fucking annoying. Okay. Would you mind, like, just any of these missing? Fucking hard enough job without dealing with this shit. Okay, good. At least they. Whatever. Right. Okay. So. I think Best Girl should be able to make a mess out of that thing. The Hades? Probably.
You lost that one.
Good. Right, okay.
I will not die here.
You will die if you do that though, sir. I think maybe, I don't feel like we're particularly at risk here, so I think I'm just going to do that and then move him to here to pick up some heals. Ideally Inga's would take that, but unfortunately Inga's has got but one option, and it is this. Can she do anything? Blessed Bow doesn't have the combat options. Curved shot. Doesn't really make much difference. I think we'll just take a regular shot. It's not just for the minimal experience that gives, and Byleth, since he's rooted, might as well get the kill.
This could turn the tides.
A little bit of health back, and Hilda is.
It was the.
Yeah, that's not fantastic. Right, I think Petra, I would like to take the archer out. Can you do that? You can, so do that.
My heart burns with pride.
And then you might as well come over here and wait. That leaves 2 armoured folks. Armoured folk number 1. Ooh, 28, that's not doing great actually. 19, I thought this was going a lot better. Right, Dorothea is Thoron, that one. Ooh, how far she can get to? Right, just out of curiosity, can she win? She can, okay, so she can win from there. Right, okay, fine. So in that case, Dimitri goes up and takes care of this one.
All talk and no action.
That's a really good level. Take that all day long. Right, Annette. So I don't know what the sort of. At some point there'll be a. Oh, she's gonna take a hit. Oh, I think she's gonna take it. Go for a miss. Haven't got a miss any point so far, so I expected that. I don't know. She gets a concoction, which is probably for the best. That is neutral terrain. You know what? If not now, when? Good. That was a decent go. There's also neutral terrain. Yeah, I don't know what. At some point there will be a twist to this map. I assume it's not Rodrigue coming to help me.
Planted spies even inside Garreg Mach.
The shield of Fargus has appeared. We can expect more out of him than the young ones.
Tell me about the young ones. Right, okay. So, oh, right, so we have to save Rodrigue. Well, that's, yeah, that, okay, that would become a potentially problematic thing, wouldn't it? Right. Give me a quick second. Right, well, so what is right, I guess so. Okay, fine. So that neither of that is a particular priority. Okay, cool. Cool. How far can you get? Not far enough to attack this. Yeah. Who is coming? The bow person. I feel like we have to sort of ignore this and just make progress this way. If we were to go here, it's not nothing, but is it enough to kill? Well, he just has to run up, like there's and I think if he's just running up, do we get? Yeah, I think we do that. Although honest, we could have danced Dimitri in on that. Well, let's see how far we get. Mercedes will wait for the heal.
What's the plan?
Oh. Right, okay. And Byleth. I think Dorothea goes to here. Actually, Dorothea could go anywhere and visit that. So, right, let's do this.
Oh, thanks.
Because it's, you know, nobody ever wants to have low health. So right now, if she goes there, dances Dimitri.
Wasted effort.
Good work, Ignatz. Bad work, Ignatz. Cool. Yeah, that is just too much, isn't it? No, I think we wait and we tank the hits. Yeah, whether there's many other options. We could draw Violet a bit close at the front line. We'll do that. Right, yeah, we just need to hope to tank a hit, which we should be able to do. Okay, good. A miss. Hopefully at 41. Right, another one. Oh, okay. Not unreasonable.
Good.
Right. I'm hoping that Rodrigue is like capable of some defense here. Because it looks like they're going to struggle. Right, well that went predictably badly. Okay, well he lives for a turn, which gives us one extra turn. I mean, obviously the damage is inconsequential, but it means he will have to tank another hit down. Right. So what I'm hearing here is we can't possibly go around the other way. He steps off there. He steps off the thing that would have saved him. He also steps off the thing that would have saved him. Right. So this is going to be one of those bullshit maps, is it? Right, okay, fair enough. Lag on there. Mercedes can't do anything, so 49. Right, okay, shoot. Right, and that back to here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Mercedes.
Be at peace.
Yeah, fucking well. Let's see how that works out for us. Felix has to run around here. We shouldn't have used the net for that. We absolutely categorically should not have used the net for that. That's going to be a reload, but whatever. We'll take our chances there. Best girl can't stand there. Best girl. Items. No, not Hades. What's got the lowest weight? 5-4. Was that 4? Swarm. Equip swarm. Okay. Wait. Hope for the best there. Byleth can't get through. This will not aggro the things on the other side, so we'll do that. But I think this is a wipe for about 8 billion different reasons. You might as well combat arts. Drop Sylvain. Sylvain might be up the gap. Okay. We had problems enough without these reinforcements, to be honest. No.
Here we go. Attack them from both sides.
Well, at least it's a relatively minor thing. But Christ. Right. So I guess they're going to keep coming.
You can't win.
Okay, well that's field. Oh, I suppose he's 39.
This is it.
Damn.
Well, I just want to see what happens with this.
Time to end this.
Fuck off.
Seems I may have underestimated the enemy.
So 39, I think that was what, 24, and that was 3 crits.
Thank you.
They didn't miss anything till it was like 34, and we missed some other stuff. But more importantly than that, that dead. So now it's just a question of can Rodrigue stay alive? The answer is going to be no. He's just got no chance. So I guess I don't think we've necessarily got. No, we might have time. I'll take a toilet break. Right. So basically, ignore any of this. We categorically have to go this way. We just have to suck up whatever's coming and go up that way. Which is going to be painful as fuck. But there is no other option. Well, I'm going to go for a quick toilet break and then we'll divine pulse it. Right. So, right back to 10.
The Valley of Only.
Ailell is it?
So, the flames...
Okay.
I'll comply.
Making the assumption, of course, that the
I will prevail.
okay, I need you to actually, can you
What's my strategy?
convoy vulnerary, trade that for, do we have a chest key? Okay, trade with Petra, give her the chest key. And not that this is going to be a high priority anyway, but might as well. Right, okay.
I'll cut through.
Let's make this quick. I'm your girl.
New dance.
Ah! That helps.
Okay. Just edge her as forward as we
Ready
can
when
get
you
her.
are.
Okay, can't go there. Oh,
What's the
God.
plan?
At your service.
More fighting.
No, we have no interest in going for them. Right, let's see what this does. Okay, good. A miss. Why is their crit so high? Making me extremely fucking nervous.
Let's get this over with.
It's not that high.
Not before that woman's blood is spilled.
Right, okay. So we're going to do this.
The valley.
We have to hope that there isn't.
So,
Right.
What's my strategy?
Right, your strategy is to go up there.
I will prevail.
Your oh, I've fucking done it again. Right, you know what? It's because of the weird and shit UI interface here. So I'm going to turn this off. We're going to close this because it's literally fucking quicker to restart this damn game than it is to reload in the fucking thing. Like sometimes having something unusual with your UI or sort of suboptimal can give your game something. But yeah, it's just it like I really don't see what this is giving me, having to reload from scratch. Right, okay. I actually think that's okay, the layout. Right. So he goes
What's my strategy?
to here. I mean, I could just give it to him, I suppose. Alright, trade that for a chest key, no, it certainly matters. Trade the Petra. Okay, good. And then wait.
I will prevail.
Petra. think there is the best option, actually.
I'm your girl.
You go here, and where do we go to Dimitri? Where do we go? Because the thing is, like, Dimitri or wait, what? Oh, Dimitri's already. Okay. So let's. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So we'll dance Violet.
Yeah.
Well done.
Right. Violet will go here and wait.
I'll comply.
Dimitri will go here, which means he is tanking the shots, but you know,
At your
assuming that
service.
he doesn't fucking get critted,
Let's
that
make
should be
this
fine.
quick.
Best girl through
I'll
there.
cut through.
Felix is okay there.
Ready when you are.
Inga's. She doesn't care if you get hit. You're up there.
What's the plan?
Sylvain's a little behind.
More fighting.
As is Dorothea. Right, okay. So all we need to do is just like not suffer outrageous fucking dodges and outrageous fucking crit hits.
That's your best.
Right, and then the other one gets like one shot on him, I think. So 26, 1 in 4. Right, good, fine. We are go. Right. And Byleth takes the thing and just gambits his way through.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
I'll
Sure.
use them.
I'll take it. Right, so he's going to suffer some damage, but that's fine. Somebody needs to come in and sort this, and it is absolutely all day long. You. Okay, good.
Each battle a victory.
You know, she gets to kill a bow, which is not an awful thing for her to have, but it's not an awful thing for her to have. I think I am going to send the steel sword to the convoy. Right, Dimitri is kind of struggling for health. That's fine. How far can Mercedes get over? Oh, we just kind of have to push through, unfortunately.
Wasted effort.
Right. Attack. It's just on those, but we don't care about them. Assist. We'll do that. It's just going to be an unpleasant one, unfortunately. Not much that can be done Right, okay. Oh, when did Petra start getting fucking hit? When did that happen? Christ, 50, 44%, okay. Well, it might do good in the long run. Felix goes to here. Can she get to Byleth? No. Okay, actually, firstly, does that put her in better range? It does not. You little Byleth dance.
Thank you.
Right, and okay, so that's 2 of them. think I actually want that. I think that's optimal for us. Oh god. Well, I mean, what do I do? Yeah, I mean, it was more likely a hit than not. I'll take it. We are going to need to do a fortify anyway. Okay, good. Right, this is the difficult one. 44?
No use.
Good. Okay. Okay. Mercedes can get as far as there. From here, I think we fortify. Right. Byleth runs up here. Silver Sword's down this guy.
This could turn the tides.
Hilda gets a level up.
I still have a long way to.
He's still
impressive.
got a long way to go. Dimitri, hypothetically, if we gamble, gambited that, struggle. Only one person. Okay. Sylvain, if you were to gambit that. Okay, interesting. Lysithia, if you go here, you can kill those two, but not any of the others, so that's fucking useless. Who's going for Lysithia? Just those two. Well, I mean, she's kind of going to attack somebody, hasn't she? So she might as well take care of that.
I've got no time for mercy.
Yeah, well, I hate her as well. We have to run from them. Like, we'll beat a retreat and we'll see what happens. But Inga's isn't a bad shout to take that down. But I don't know if I like it taking it down from there. Iron Bow is not going to do anything. Felix. And that could get to there, which would allow him another go, which would... Right, okay. Okay, I think it looks like this. Iron Lance, that dude.
Too weak for this world.
Okay, well Dimitri's going to go up some things. Okay, speed and HP. Not awful shots. Right, okay. So, you then dance on this dude.
Wasted effort.
Right. He's taking a lot of hits if he goes there. But, you know, sometimes you're going to take a lot of hits. Right, okay.
No escape!
Okay, that slows them down. Combat arts, curved shot, iron bow, dead. Right, okay.
It is done. Onward.
One hit that she doesn't have to take. Sylvain. Dorothea gets as far as there. She could take. Is he going to attack? That guy doesn't quite kill him. That's not. Oh, it's so tempting. Like, so we've got 3 there. Or we can save Dimitri's life here. I think. I think we go these ones, and then we see. We might need to Divine Pulse that, but she has got something that will save. Oh, fuck's sake! It didn't even hit the one I wanted. Right. Okay. I think we will. Right, Petra is going to go and Gambit. Which one's she gambiting? Is she gambiting or is... Okay, Iron Sword's useless. Having a... With bow, kill a bow. Will definitely hit. Got 50% chance of a crit. There it is. How much does it do? Okay, well, not that much, but we got what we asked for. What if she... Is there like a way for her to tank one of these? Okay. I don't know what this looks like. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, more reinforcements. Yeah, brilliant. Well, at least fucking Rodrigue hasn't arrived.
Attack them from both sides!
Oh, it does mean another hit. So. Anyway. Okay, well. Okay, they just get in the way. Okay. Dorothea's gonna have to. Oh, there's no chance. Right, okay. Firstly, the fact that she's using the training sword is laughable.
That should be enough.
Pump in circumstances. We will see. Right, okay.
That would work.
So basically, we need to know what the deciding factor is on those folks attacking. It's not on, you know, what a perfectly useless time to use that.
I must lead them well.
Appreciate it.
I do appreciate it. Right, basically, there is a condition, clearly a condition, on like entering some of these squares, I think, triggers Rodrigue to arrive. So we might to be fair, be able to go right back to the start and do this again.
Valley of only.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Right.
Ailell, is it?
Okay, so
what's my strategy?
We send Byleth over here to tank that.
I'll
we send
comply.
Dimitri over here to tank that. Do you want to tank both? Both is a bit aggressive. Let's just try and tank him one at a time.
I will prevail.
You go up to there. Right, we're not splitting the party for the record.
Let's make this quick.
We are just like.
I'll cut through.
I'm your girl.
I guess we are splitting the party. So. Anybody else wants it? Oh, I didn't do the thing with the chest.
Well done.
Right, okay. Because I'm guessing it's based on time rather than
More fighting.
anything else. So we'll bring her around here. We can attack. We know they're going to come for us anyway. But then again, the guy will come and heal them. We might as well. They did cause problems for us last time, but I think we get rid of these guys. Right, okay.
At your service.
Right, you go away by Dimitri. I think that's good enough for me. And then I think we try and draw these so that we don't have to deal with them later. But we stay on this side of the map.
All is going to plan.
We avoid that section over there.
I'm strong.
Defense is always nice. Okay, good.
That's your best.
Okay. Cool. So with this, first off, we can between him and Felix, take that out. I don't think Felix is in any danger there. No. Okay.
You fought well.
Right, and you are definitely going for that. But then again, if hypothetically you were to go, no mad point in leaving him alive. Yeah. Okay. Go back there and wait. Right. You wait there. Okay, cool. So, Byleth will have to tank some hits. But I think he should be alright.
It won't be in vain.
Dorothea is going to start moving. Ooh. She's taking a shot there. She's taking a shot there as well. Okay, that looks more reasonable. Thoron. Right, I think Annette needs to stay down here because she doesn't want. Oh, we wanted Inga's as a
Ready when you
priority
are.
for level ups and all this stuff.
I aim for greatness.
Right, Inga's heads upwards to here. Okay. That would end that way. But worst comes
No
to
time to
worst,
slow down.
we can use a net to move her.
That helps.
Right, so right now both of them are going for Violet. That really doesn't matter. Sylvain, I think, goes up to here. So we'll still have to deal with okay, so they seem to be leaving anyway. Well, maybe if we don't enter there, maybe Thingy doesn't join. So we might be able to fall back into like a defensive position out where we are. Yes, it. Trying to decide which way they'll go. So that will be several of them, including an archer. But you know what? I think
all is going to plan.
I think we could probably get. You know, we've got Hilda there as well, who is ready to help out. Okay, so who else is attacking? The knight. What about Sylvain? Use an iron bow, get the kill. Oh, he gets the shot first, of course. Never mind. Right, okay.
Burn until we meet again.
I don't really want to leave Byleth tanking all of this, but 19 and 9 are not exactly terrifying numbers. I think we physic Lyra.
Thank you.
I think Mercedes should be here, ready to physic him.
You're a big help.
Okay. I think I quite like those folks staying there. They're not. Who's he going for? Violet. Okay, nothing yet. I think we're okay to stay there. Where are most of the units going to go? Ingo's, if you wait in the centre. I think Best Girl comes back. I think Best Girl will be needed. Alright. So let's see how that goes. Right. Okay. First one. Violet will hit this guy very hard, to be fair. That's
I must lead them well.
Yeah, that's not to be sniffed at. Right, okay. You will get a shot at Violet.
Watch and learn.
But it's not a shot that hits. So we kind of want to fall back here. Okay, firstly, what's happening with this guy? Nothing. He's just going to run and suffer some damage. That works for me. Inga's weight to there. Best Girl, just run back, leg it back. I don't think that. Maybe they will. Assist, yeah, do a physical.
Well done.
Right. I guess we're going to find this out by doing this. So. Ooh, okay. Probably because he's in the same line as that. So if we do dance on Sylvain,
I owe you one.
they will go for a net, but they'll go for a net assuming that Byleth. No, they'll go for a net anyway. We'll go for a net here. Dorothea's got Thor on, so they can't really go for. Oh god. Right, okay, I'm not making a mistake here. Mercedes, do you have any healing that might be of any use? Might as well heal him.
Thanks.
Okay. So it kind of depends on what's going on with the net. If she's taking a single hit, but she's not. Okay. So a net can't do that. I think it's the fact that she's got the training lance is probably the problem. Right, okay, let's start. So I think Lysithia's okay. Well, Ingrid's okay there. Lysithia goes as far back as there.
What's the plan?
Sylvain, go back right the way to there.
More fighting.
Dorothea, back to there, and then visit Carl.
Thank you.
I'm your girl.
In fact, yeah, you might as well dance and let's see.
How sweet.
Right, and then we not sure. Usually
you're a big help.
And then Violet.
What's my strategy?
Flies back to here. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that looks okay. Right, so Violet's going to wreck him. Good.
All is going to plan.
Right, the archer here does very little, but the archer here does very little. And is there another knight? So something armored. Oh, the armored knight. But he gives a shit. Right. Okay.
I'll cut through. I'll comply.
I think we'll do this with Dimitri. Yeah.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Okay, I think this is okay. Like, we are gonna be in a spot in a sec. I think we just go as far as that with Felix.
At your service.
Mercedes kind of has to move up with him, unfortunately. Yeah, sure, why not? Right, Byleth. Yeah, it's gonna have to take yet another hit if it goes this way, but.
It's over. It won't be in vain.
Right, I think the play here. Can Lysithia? Oh, she can't attack. Right, okay. I think we do this. Dance Lysithia.
Apologies.
Right, and then we miasma this guy.
You must press on.
Okay, cool, good for you. Right, now
Ready
we
when
need
you
to
are.
start herring it north, and I think, given the circumstances, we just kind of do that. Dorothea's way off. Sure, physician.
Well done.
Physician.
I will prevail.
Can you even? Have you got fucking tomahawks? Okay. I guess we're going to go into that. So we're going to take some damage, but we're also going to do some damage. Oh, he's gonna. I mean, he'll probably change his mind anyway. Right, okay.
So Cornelia has planted spies even inside Garreg Mach.
The shield of fog.
Right, unfortunately. Okay, the other reinforcements appear? No. Right, okay. I'm gonna need to do that. The question basically becomes at this point, do we dance Byleth across or do we dance Lysithea?
Thank you.
We have chosen to dance Byleth. I don't know if that was the right call. Byleth just...
Allow me to demonstrate! All is going to plan.
Right. The remaining guy approaching from the rear is absolutely insignificant. The frigging problem here. Right, Mercedes, fortify, yes. Okay. You convoy, steel sword, trade for chest key. Okay, and then wait. Felix. I think we are just going to like run them into damage. I think that is actually the play. Right, okay. Yeah. Assist. Sure.
Wasted effort.
I guess it was, yeah, kind of probably was a wasted effort. Right, okay. That's coming there. Right. Can you folks defend yourselves for long enough to survive? Okay, it's looking promising thus far. But now it starts to get hairy. Right, okay. At least it's only those. Okay, cool. That was awful. Okay, maybe the other ally will go and finish off the... No, the other ally will do this. Okay. Right, well, Felix runs up to here. Low chance of killing the guy. What if we were to gambit? Yeah. Right, okay. And what about if we were... I think we're probably better just doing this, to be fair. Alright, we'll see. Maybe we'll get it. Oh, but then... one off. Right, okay. Never mind. Right. Can you... Right, if we did a gambit there... I'm gonna get to it. I don't know if it kills the back one, that's the problem. Mercedes is gonna need to thingy. I mean, when if not now? 42% chance to crit, does not come off, but life is pain. How far can... Right, Mercedes goes with fire on here.
Be at peace.
Okay. Dimitri still lances.
See you in the eternal flames.
Okay, all good so far. Petra chests. It's a bolt axe. Nobody has a flying fuck about bolt axes, but we've got one. Lysithia goes to there. Wait. Thingy dances to Lysithia.
Thanks.
He is going to take care of this guy. Can she take care of it from here? No. Can she take care of it from here? Yes. Right. Okay.
I've got no time for mercy.
I just love it when they do it for the next feature. Magic and speed are exactly the sort of things that we want. Dorothea, who is in most need of a heal? I think it's actually her, which means at least we
Oh, thanks.
can do that. Okay. Now, do they survive? Right, okay. We might have a chance because of that crit, but of course the other side also gets the crit. But 9 times 2. Right, I feel like there's a chance here. Okay, well. Right, okay. Right, first off, straight away. Okay. Oh, she can get to there. Combat arts, curved shot. Steel bow, no. Curved shot, killer bow. Yeah. I know it's only 1 in 20, but or 1/4 of it. Right. Nope, yeah. But it might be the difference between Rodrigue killing on it. I think. Oh, what do we get on that? Not sure what the negative was, but any negative is a negative. Well, I guess we kind of have to do that, so I can complain or I can just suck it up. Okay, well, it looks like they're now going to go for Dimitri. Violet. Charging forward, items can get the 6. Really want to use this on the creator. Right, okay. Through there. Annette, dance. Put it on one further forward with that.
That helps.
Ignat's rubbish. Okay. Right, Dorothea. Tempting, but no. Do we have a... Sure,
I owe you.
Mercy. Run up to here and get another fortify, please. I think that... Yes, it affects fucking dickhead. Him. Right, okay. We've got a really good chance of doing this now. Really, really good.
Attack them from both sides.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can attack us from both sides, but ultimately we're not there. Miss, please. Okay, that's not a miss.
You are in my way.
Petra. Well done, Petra, although it might be the thing that gets you killed, because now it opens the door. So if this misses... God, I hate it when that happens!
I will not be...
Right, okay, well we can't allow that to happen. So it's basically everything but the Petra bit.
That's
yeah, public circumstance, yeah. Okay. Don't care, do not care, don't care. Okay, thank you. Don't care about that either. Right. Okay, so Petra cannot move, which is frustrating, but that's what it is. Right, okay.
I will prevail.
Go. Oh no. Right. Okay. So go there. He should be able to survive another turn if he's getting the heal.
I'll cut through.
I'll comply.
What's my strategy?
Byleth, item, sword, please.
Ready when you are.
Fingers. Yeah. Right, yeah.
Let's make this quick.
Lysithia, wait, and then...
I'm your girl.
Yeah, we can actually get a little bit further forward, can't we? So have them all in the same place.
Apologies.
Assuming, of course, that we can get through. Ignat's, yeah, it's a terrible level. What are you going to do? Oh, that's unfortunate, but we'll go here.
What's the plan?
Plan is for you to go there.
More fighting.
The plan is for you to wait.
At your service.
Right. Mercy. Fortify. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so this time, you know, we know we're going to have to face up against them. That's a known quantity. It's going to be a long episode, this one. Oh.
Here we go.
Right, heals. Okay. I think Rodrigue should have enough health to tank this. Assuming no crits, and that's not going to be a crit. Okay, extra damage, but the real question is, wait, what happens here? Felix. Okay. Oh, unfortunate. Right, do they shoot their bows at Felix? That's the fucking question. No, they're shooting the bows at Dimitri. Okay, skill and pomp, whatever it is, pomp and circumstance, very nice. These are going here, but I That is absolute prime time Gambit stuff for Dimitri. Are you gonna go and stand on there and... So what was that? Oh, okay, so it kills his son and his ex-colleague, Demetrius. Fine. Right, okay. So, first and foremost, let's gambit these guys down.
Hunt them like beasts!
Right. Very nice. Petra. If you charge for non-flyers, okay, fine. If you went in with a steel bow, it would do nothing. If you went in with a killer blow, reasonable chance of doing some damage. Let's try it. Thank you. First hit. Perfect. Lovely.
Fights for justice's name.
Good stuff, Petra. Right, and now what are we up against? We've got that guy coming down there. But generally speaking, things are looking up. Ingas. You could go here and you could iron bow this person and they have advantage. Doesn't look like it, so the first shot should be mine. Cool.
You took me lightly.
Good. Sylvain would be nice, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen for us. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to happen for us, unfortunately. Dorothea, I think we just move around. We don't want to do anything there. Physic. There's enough people needing physics that I think they should get covered by Mercedes. Although, do we want to kill things from Mercedes? I don't think so. I think just do it for this one. Okay. Good. So, Byleth moving to the front would be alright, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that.
This could turn the tides.
Good.
Not my best.
No, pretty shit, but we can't all be classics. I think the lesson here is that we've the best girl. The thing is, yeah, if best girl goes here, best girl can swarm this guy.
You lost that one.
And then Annette, I think we only need to go to there, really. Just to get her out of the flames.
That helps.
And decent.
Protect it.
Yeah. We want the magic. Right. Sylvain, we'll just bring around to here. Rodrigue will do his own thing, no doubt, so. Okay. Right. Just standing there getting hit. Okay. Like, that one has got a long way to go before there'll be something we need to worry about. I think we've got this.
Sorry.
It mostly just depends on him not doing anything he wants to.
I will not allow it!
Okay, well, I mean, that's pretty good, so. Okay. Best girl, you can get far enough to swarm that guy, but you are going to be at risk of archers. But I think we kind of have to charge here because Rodrigue's not got the fucking memo that we need to sit back and tank.
Will not die yet.
So, yeah. Right, Byleth. Oh, I think This is really shit, but I think we have to talk to
To
him.
meet you in a place like this. No, that won't do. I'll leave the talking until after the battle. Here's a small souvenir for you. Put it to good use.
Yeah. Sword of Morality. Christopher Laris. Yeah, okay. That's just the convoy. Okay, wait. Oh, right, okay, this is where it gets a bit sketchy. I think we move... Right, what's his range? Oh, he's got fucking tons of range. Right, okay. Who? Right, nasty. Nasty. She can get to that. Okay, so if we go... No, she can get to there, can she? Right, okay, so can Dimitri get to that? Right, okay, so... Right. Don't know if this is going to work, but we'll give it a go. Dance, Dimitri.
Wasted effort.
Okay. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to fucking work at all. Right, okay. So who's going? Yeah, okay. We do this. We've got 2 on Dimitri. Not looking great for best girl, is it? Right, I guess we just kind of crowd her out and hope for the best with the luck of the draw. Unless no. Right. Mercedes. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's all looking good. Okay. Ooh. Unless we can. Do we do that? No, I think there'll be a better chance of me to. The problem with having like 2 spell slots is you're like, maybe this at the moment. No, it just never comes. Okay. Let's see what happens. Probably a reload. Oh damn, they are still sending troops. And those troops are not shrinking either. Okay, but yeah, I think we'll just heal that, so it's not particularly interesting. Right, okay, best girl. That is exactly her health.
Seems...
That is fucking well annoying. Right, okay. So... Right, okay. So we need to... Right, well... Rodriguez made the right fucking pigs here, hasn't he?
Let's make this quick.
Who's shooting at me? Is that the bowman again? Yeah, okay, right. I guess...
What's my strategy?
We,
To meet you, here's a...
I'll comply.
We'll form the best defensive line we can in the circumstance. Recognise
Ready
that
when
we
you
might
are.
take a bit of
I
fire.
will prevail.
No, that is going for...
I'll cut through.
You go and stand next to your erstwhile father. He's gonna
At your
trouble
service.
otherwise. What? Who's going for mercy? Oh Christ! What about there? No, right, okay.
I'm your girl.
think we've got to just dance just for the experience.
Apologies.
Okay, good. I mean, we could move up there, but I think we're just in position. To be honest, this looks okay to me.
More fighting.
Right.
What's the plan?
Cool. Right, okay. So, more troops, but these are absolutely ganging up on us in a way that is just perfect for a certain crazy king or prince to throw his gambit out. Okay, hoping for a miss. We get one. I was hoping for a hit or some damage, but you couldn't do either apparently. Right. Well, you didn't crit. That's all I care about. Right. Who else? Yeah, fascinating. Heal. Right. Okay. Ally phase. You have got some. Absolutely fucking swimming in here.
I don't need help.
Yeah, no, I mean, he literally doesn't need help, so, like... Right, well, I guess... That's kind of unfortunate, the positioning here. I guess Lysithea swarms down this guy.
No time to slow down.
And then Byleth goes here and like the great fucking tanking begins.
It's over. Another victory.
Hope he's his lucky next turn. Dimitri will come and join, just try and spread the tanking as much as we can. Might as well go there. No one's going to go for you, so hell. Oh, actually, no, fuck that. Well, maybe we'll go here, but we will attack with Meteor. Or on. Can we do the middle guy? Give me that guy, yeah. The hit of dreams, that is. Everyone takes some damage. Fantastic. I think Mercy actually stays back on this one. Just heals from a distance. So what's that? 19. I think we can do better than that. I think a fortify actually heals more. Yep. Okay. And she gets a level up, which is always nice. It's a decent level. Those are the sort of things that we want. Felix comes and sides up with his bro. Tempted, not gonna lie, to charge Byleth in, but he might not. Oh, I should have rallied him. Should have rallied him.
Well done.
Yeah. Right, we'll see how that goes. I think we've got a reasonable amount of stuff there. Sylvain, can this guy attack you yet? I think you come back. I think you come and help with this. Are there any bows out there? There are some bows out there. It's just extra. Right, okay. Right, okay, one on Dimitri. Ooh, that's nastier than I thought. is a lot nastier than I thought. Christ. Right, this might have been a mistake. You keep taking damage, you keep taking damage. You move, it's fine. You move. Byleth. Right, okay, so I don't think that Dimitri takes another hit. Byleth just fucking ends me down with Byleth.
It won't be in vain.
Held up, held up, held up, held up. Quite what you'd hope for, yeah. Okay, keep them coming. Okay.
It's going to plan.
Wilder gets diamond ducks. Very good. He can't quite get there quick enough.
My thanks.
He gets his thanks. Right. He can't get there quick enough, but now this guy probably gonna do some shit healing. No. Misses. Rodrigue, you suck. You've actually got really in the way there as well. Right, I think we go assist, heal on Dimitri. Not sure that was the play, but it was definitely a play. I mean, just kind of gambit in a direction. Rodrigue being there is
I must pull through.
pain in the ass, actually. Yeah, okay, let's take out what we can. So first off,
another victory.
Good. Right, okay, that's nice. There's nothing. By the way, this chest is fucking whatever. He is going to get Lysithea, or I think. Say he is going to get Lysithea.
It's done.
Yeah, okay. He's not going to get Lysithea. It's a bit confident, but I kind of think we've got this now. Petra Gambit in from here, just a poor chance to hit. Petra Steel Bowing from here. I feel like that's a mage's job. What about you? If we were to go Iron Sword on you. I think we'll do that. Let's try and maximise the experience that we get. Yeah, something needs to take care of that guy. Maybe we'll go about this the wrong way. Right, Mercedes, if you were to do that, that would kill him. That's useful because it opens up a melee attack onto him. And that is people are just stood in awkward places. That's the main problem with this. Well, obviously we can get Byleth to have another go. I don't really want to be doing curved shots, but we've got no choice than the shot. Okay, retreat back. Wait. You don't even have that. I guess if Dimitri was to Iron Lance this guy, he wouldn't actually die, which is a bit shitty. What about Felix? Iron Sword would kill that guy. Just kill him.
One to remember.
Strength never betrays.
Right, he will do 44 damage. What's that? Can we... Is a kill possible on that guy? Well, again, I think she comes to here, dances at him.
Thank you.
Oh, Mercy's already been. How many divine forces have we got? Oh, we got 5. Okay, so we're not so sure.
What's my strategy?
Right. Like if he goes for him.
All is going to plan.
The question is whether or not those two can tank that guy.
The man praised as a lion is degraded to a mere traitor's underling.
A traitor's underling? That's upsetting, Your Highness. I am, and always have been, a knight of House Rome.
How dare you? You are nothing but a lowly beast scavenging for scraps. You have forgotten the dignity of knighthood.
I may be lowly, but this beast is devoted to his master.
Ha! Then I had better kill the pet and deliver its head to that master. I'm here.
No escape!
Oh, we got... Yeah, not really nice.
I'll never be.
The feeling battalion advantage is vaguely useful. Right, so he's got a... He's going to go for Felix. He's got a 1 in 2. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. No. We don't care about any of those. I guess we go here to support Felix as much as anything else. But this kind of just guarantees that Felix gets the kill. Isn't that what we want? I guess it could be. Nothing else we do.
I am Gwendol.
Yeah, so we could have killed him. We went for the experience. Oh, actually, that might be problematic. Right, maybe we can Divine Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Why didn't it get to... Oh, this sword break. Look at it. Right, I think bone guy. Alright, might get saved too. Alright.
So I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Just buy me a pint sometime. Alright, well...
It is the way of knights to follow their master's orders without argument. Lord Gwendol was a good man.
Now he is just a corpse, nothing more. Let's go. Rodriguez waiting for us.
Rodriguez... That's good, because all of our allies' motivation increases, even though it was all full anyway. Right, it wasn't, it wasn't particularly challenging, that one, once we found the seam. Which is basically just, don't go that
It's
way.
been too long, Your Highness. But try to temper your joy, will you? This is a war, after all.
To say such a thing at a time like this. You have not changed one bit.
Don't let looks deceive you. I've had a rough go of it ever since I crossed blades with those traitors in Ferdiad. When I heard you'd been executed, I rushed there as fast as I could, blind with fury. When I got there, I was fed some garbage about not being able to see your body. The next thing I knew, I was gripping my blade and... Gilbert, you have done well to locate His Highness. I am truly grateful. And you, I have you to thank as well. Well, we are in your debt. I will repay you for this someday, I swear it. And you, Felix, you have also done well to bring His Highness here.
Tell us all you know, Rodrigue.
I'm afraid there's not much to tell. You are aware that the western region of the kingdom was taken by the Empire, correct?
Yes, so I have heard. They are now calling it the Fargus Dukedom, or some nonsense.
If you know that much, then the rest won't take long. Enemy or not, it's undeniable that Cornelia's plan was nothing short of genius. After seizing power, she invited the Imperial army to Ferdiad. There, she reorganized her troops and then sent soldiers to hunt me down. Because of that, we were forced to act defensively, and now we're being forced into a difficult battle. She's been controlling the situation all along.
So that's been the witch's plan from the start. I should have killed her ages ago.
Your Highness, Ferdiad is in a terrible state right now. The tyranny is unbearable, and so the rebellions are endless. Refugees starve to death in the streets. If I may speak freely, Your Highness, we should change course for Ferdiad and take down those traitors before we embark to Enbar.
There's no time for that. We must annihilate Enbar before all else.
Think this through. I understand wanting to destroy the Empire and the Emperor. I want that so much it hurts. But which is more important, the dead or the living?
Silence!
No, Dmitri. You will hear me out.
Are you asking me? Asking the dead to forgive that woman?
No, I would not ask that of you. What I am asking is that you allow us to prioritize the kingdom capital over the imperial capital for now. As Lambert's close and trusted friend, I am confident that he would have advised the same.
Do not dare to put words in the mouths of the dead. They are your words alone, even if you borrow their lips. Until I offer up that woman's head, Father will remain a slave to his lingering regret and hatred.
God, you're
even now, he suffers. It is ceaseless. As we waste time with idle chatter, his suffering continues.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Rodrigue.
You are my king. Our king. Wherever you lead, we will follow. But Your Highness, there are those who take up their sword in the name of revenge, and yet along the way, lose the strength and composure to follow through. You would do well to bear that in mind. I nearly forgot. Take this, Your Highness. The time has come for it to be wielded by its true master.
What was it?
Ericfar. The hero's relic once wielded by my father.
The very same. I managed to steal it back from one of Cornelia's underlings in Ferdiad.
Understated as ever, Father. It must have been a true struggle to get it back.
I am grateful, my friend.
Gilbert, Professor, may I request something of you?
Yes, of course.
I
I'll
wish
just
to
get on my
fight
knees.
at your side.
Oh, yeah, fine. Yeah, okay, we can do that.
Senile already, old man? Who will protect our territory?
I expected it would come to this, so I left those matters to my younger brother. He has my complete faith. I must keep my promise to our fallen king, to my dear friend.
What promise?
A very old one. I swore it nearly 10 years ago. Now then, Your Highness, let's destroy the Empire together. My men and I will spare no effort. I pray that you are right, and that this will save the kingdom.
Cool. Sick. Right.
Our orders are to capture Enbar by striking the enemy's stronghold directly. How familiar are you with the geography of Fodlan? Then you must be aware that the kingdom and the empire are separated by the impassable Ogma Mountains, right? Legend has it that Saint Seros once crossed over those mountains to fight against the Fell King Nemesis. But don't fool yourself. Leading a large army over such steep mountains would be near impossible.
In order to infiltrate the Empire, we have no choice but to go around the mountains, either to the east or to the west.
Let's go east.
Yes, I agree. The Alliance is currently split in two. Those who stand with the Empire and those who are against it. Leading the Imperial faction is House Gloucester, while House Regan leads those who oppose. We should take advantage of their internal conflict and proceed east along the mountains until we reach the Great Bridge of Myrden in Alliance territory.
Let's go get Lorenz.
The Aramid River divides Alliance and Empire territory. There are many large bridges that cross it.
Fucking hell, I'd forgotten that
the
Ash
Great
was
Bridge
there.
of Myrden is by far the largest, and it is also closest to the monastery. I believe you crossed that bridge 5 years ago on your journey to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Well, I didn't see it.
I'm afraid it's a possibility, but it's still more practical than passing through the west.
Perhaps our next move should be to contact House Regan and request their cooperation. Claude of House Regan is the leader of the Alliance and is firmly against the Empire. They are the enemy of our enemy. In other words, hopefully, a friend.
Are you suggesting that we ask House Regan to engage the Gloucester soldiers?
I am. If we take the bridge, then House Gloucester will no longer be able to receive support from the Empire. There's no way a man as wise as Claude would refuse our request.
And once we manage to capture the Great Bridge and gain a foothold into the Empire,
then we cross Gronder Field and head south toward Enbar.
But if we get attacked from both sides, we'll have to fight people from the Alliance, won't we?
Of course, if we get blocked in by the Alliance, we'll have to fight our way out. That means you'll have to cross blades with your old schoolmates.
It's Lorenz. I just want to see if he's got a
You do not wish to
haircut
kill
yet.
familiar faces. Do not tarry over the corpses of the dead.
Good advice.
Prepare yourselves. It is time to steal your souls for the task at hand.
Right, so I guess we're not going after Cornelia. Don't know if that was ever an option. Oh, hello. Yeah, blue lines, as you mean. Go on. How's it going?
Part 2. Azure Moon. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River. The Kingdom Army meets with Rodrigue in Ailell, the Valley of Torment. With the strength of House Fraldarius on their side, the time to invade the Empire is finally at hand.
Another bit. After all the other ones, that felt rather short, but no complaints. Right, I think from now on, as I recall, things will start to pick up a little bit in terms of the relative difficulty. What?
Even though it's in ruins, in some strange way, this monastery never truly changes, does it? I studied at the Officers' Academy when I was young. Those memories come rushing back whenever I return. What are you doing here at this hour anyway?
Wanking.
It's the same for me.
Yeah.
Perhaps you'll allow me to join you. Much appreciated. I keep recalling my eldest son. He was quite gifted. In fact, he was appointed a knight at the age of 15. I still vividly remember the day he was granted a sword from His Majesty. Dead. He was killed 9 years ago in Dusker. All that returned of him that day were his sword and his armor. No matter how much you grieve, the dead will never return. No magic in the world can bring them back. That's why their memory clings to the living like a curse. The more they were loved, the tighter their hold, and the more suffering they cause. I fear I am not a strong enough man to scold His Highness for his foolishness. Right you are. As adults, it is our responsibility to scold him and help him find his way again. I come off as so self-important, but really, I'm just a failure of a man.
I know. I've watched you in combat. Nothing could be closer to the truth.
Professor, I entrust the young prince and the future of Fargus to you.
What? So you're giving up?
You are a brave one, aren't you? One worthy of leading.
One of us needs to do this.
I dare say.
It's going to be you.
That I have no intention of insisting that you take back Ferdiat. All I ask is that you continue to rein in Dimitri's manic desire for revenge. Now, we have received House Regan's consent. All that's left is for us to depart. If we make it through Gloucester territory and across the Great Bridge of Myrddin, we'll be in Empire territory. You are not afraid, are you?
Yeah, I don't feel anything. I'm a shit character.
Yes. Such is war. I'm glad you were the one to lead the Blue Lion House, Professor. I mean that.
Right. Yeah. I quite like Dimitri as a character. Not as like sure, serious. I liked him as a character pre-time skip. I thought it was like, oh, there's a bit of edge to him.
I can't.
Like that. That's kind of. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe that's. Yeah, where's that going? And then post-time skip, he's a bit of a loser. Hilda, sure.
Professor, I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield? You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were defending me? Oh, I thought so. How could you be so reckless? Perhaps you'll say that that's what friends do. They look out for each other and save each other. But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you. No, don't overestimate me. I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother. I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect. Before Claude turned up, people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Anyway, my parents have high expectations for my brother, and he almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me. That's what I've done my whole life. Of course! I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's expectations. I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean. People force their expectations on you, and then if you fail, they look so disappointed.
Fair.
Whenever that happens to my poor brother, he looks just devastated. So don't expect anything of me, please. That way, I can't disappoint you. You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me.
Sick.
I do want to support you and support my friends. I just don't want to let you down.
Oh. Right, well anyway, for whatever reason, we've got support level to 8, which would mean more defensive things. And is it straight to... Yeah, okay, good. Alright, that's awesome. Dimitri accepted the battle gear of the King of Lions from Rodrigue and obtained the certification for the Great Lord class. Fantastic! Doesn't he already have that?
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, but did he get the previous one? Sorry, like, just to be clear, this is going to be a longer episode, but I don't care. Reclass. Right, okay. Okay, so he did... Yeah, yes, he got Pomp and Circumstance in the last thing, didn't he? Right, okay, fine. So now he's doing that. Great Lord. Yeah, sure. Fine. Right, okay. Did we get any other levels? Let's start with the certification side of things. Felix is fine. Sylvain is not fine, but he did not get to level 30, so he will be staying where he is. Mercedes is still there. Annette is there forever. Oh, Ingrid. Still. Dorothea knows where she is. Petra, we have decided to stay there. I'm not sure that's the right call, but that's where she is. Best girl. Can't yet Grammary. Oh well, I say Grammary. Grammary wasn't even on the rain before, was it? It was Dark Knight. It's a lot of money. And I guess we are going to have a teaching session between now and then, so maybe not. Hilda's fine, Sethith's fine. Gilbert is anything but fine, but that's what he is. Oh yeah, actually, Marketplace, because firstly, Battalion Guild. Replenish, thank you. I don't have enough gold. Damn, right, okay. I guess we'll just have to wait on all that shit. Cash is kind of a thing, although it is going to be just a battle day. How many supports do we have? Mercedes Ignatz. This is going to be absolutely insufferable. Let's get it done.
Oh my, Ignatz. You're in a hurry. Is something the matter?
The professor wants us to gather at the training grounds. Didn't you hear?
Of course I did. I'll head over in a bit.
Are you sure you want to wait? I can hear the professor calling.
We're not needed until after the lunch hour. We have plenty of time.
Oh, I guess so. I was just panicking a bit. I wish I could be calm like you. How are you so unflappable?
Well, rushing around doesn't help, does it? I mostly try to stay out of everyone's way. There's no point in overexerting yourself. Anything that needs doing will get done eventually.
Huh. So that's the secret to happiness.
I suppose. But it's not nearly as philosophical as you make it sound.
No, it's perfect. I feel like I don't quite fit in with other people. So in situations like this, where I have to talk to someone, I panic a little. Please, teach me how to be as calm and collected as you are.
Honestly, Ignatz, you're making this out to be much bigger than it is. I mostly just don't pay attention.
Yep.
Being like me is more trouble than it's worth.
Yes.
But you always seem so happy. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
Whoa! Hold on, Mercedes.
Let's head to the training grounds. I may slow you down now.
All right. You don't have to rush. But I'm going to anyway. See you there.
Goodness, don't strain yourself.
Okay, classic those two. Okay, cool. Was just sort of thinking on this. Not that this episode needs any more content, but like, if you sort of compare the various classes' roles, like we often talk about the archer in each house. So you've got Ash, you've got Bernie, you've got Ignatz. We'll deal with the leaders separately. I think it's Ignatz best, then Bernie, then obviously Ash is the worst character in any game that's ever existed. I think I prefer, although Bernie can do a lot of damage, I just like the reliability of Ignatz's hits, the crit thing. So yeah, of the house leaders, I mean, I've only played with Dimitri on Maddening. I I assume Ailell's is best. And then I can imagine Claude being pretty good. Like having a really good archer is a good thing. You just have to have like tanks elsewhere to make up for it. The healers, bizarrely, I think the healers are generally considered to be Mercedes, Linhardt rather than Dorothea, and Marianne. Mercedes is probably the worst of the bunch. Linhardt's really good, but like, do you even need it with Dorothea? Marianne beats Mercedes, so I guess Marianne's best. Yeah. And then the mages are Hubert, Lysithea, and Annette. I mean, I'm sorry, Annette. You're up against bigger students there. Lysithea's fucking unreal, but Hubert's not bad. Like, yeah, Hubert can be a seriously scary mage. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. That was the thing. Do I want to do anything else before I close this off? I think we're moving into the end game now. I think just have a look and see. There are some quests that we could do, but I don't think it really matters. I think Fistfuls of Fish is the fishing thing, so we'll explore on that day. So maybe we literally just fight, explore, fight. That might be the play. I think now we gain much more from doing levels, and if needs be, we can just like take some randoms with us who can, like, we'll take, I don't know, who's crap, Flane and Manuela, and just put them together and have them finish off troops. Should work okay. Did anyone? Oh yeah, what was Dimitri's pomp and circumstance? Well, that's somewhat underwhelming, isn't it? Swordbreaker. Yeah. Maybe just defense, honestly. That's desperation. I'll never remember that I've got that, so it seems pointless to have it. I think there's a combo you can use it. Okay, let's have a think. If foe initiates combat, when you crit plus thing, foe initiates combat. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll trade that. If unit initiates combat with HP like that. Okay. This is about battalion endurance, isn't it? So we want to have a low... Oh, but then again, his battalion's so good. But maybe that is the way we go with it. HP plus 5 or defense. I think that's fine. Look. Well, I think we go for that. No one else is going out. Oh, do we just try with Lysithea? like 1 in 4. Because even next turn we're gonna struggle to get it. I think we'll just go for it. I know it's a lot of money. Oh, what? Why? Ugh, stupid. Okay. Fine. Is there anything else that we want to do in this? Byleth, by the way, almost like everyone's friend. Gilbert still sucks, so yeah. Gilbert, Catherine, and Shamir. So, as long as we prioritise those with food, we should get those too. Inga's not too far off Paladin. Yeah. Let's do. I'm striving for some further content on this because I just think I don't know. Maybe I've just become committed from watching as much as or playing as much as this that I find it hard to say no. Where are our power structures within the house now? Byleth has started to take off, as is Dimitri. I think Dimitri in Act 1 is kind of like he's half decent, and then in Act 2 when he gets that battalion, like, I mean, obviously, arguably the battalion is not core to his success because you could give that battalion to anyone, I assume. I haven't tried to do so, but yeah. I think Felix is now. I think he's now become tertiary. In terms of like the party, he was brilliant in part 1, but now, you know, he's useful, but he really. He's not reaching the heights that he had in the first part. Ash now, thank God, we have retired. He was absolutely terrible in Act 1, and he's not getting any better in Act 2. Or Part 2, I should say. Sylvain's, like, again, this is as we've built them, to be fair. I don't think Sylvain has really earned his keep in the second half. He's meant to have really good attribute growth, but those attributes are like, you know, they're only okay. They're not fantastic. He's going the way that Ash went, where I feel like I'm constantly trying to level Sylvain rather than Sylvain like naturally leveling himself. Mercedes has started to be useful. To be honest, I don't think we'll give her anywhere near the credit that she's due, really. It's the use of Fortify just makes life that much easier, and she is throwing in the occasional offensive spell. Annette's great, but maybe that's the part of the dancer. Who's the best like prospective dancer? Is it Annette? It might be Annette. You wouldn't want best girl doing it. Hilda as a dancer? I don't know. I think Annette's done really, really well with it. Very, very pleased with her. Inga's just like, I mean, I know she's defensive, and right now she's sat in a class that we don't really want her to be in. Like, she'll be going to Falcon Knight as soon as we hit 30. But she is good. Like, Inga's is a belter. Ferdy we're casually leveling, but he doesn't do anything. Linhart we've abandoned. Sorry, Lin. Casper we're never going to use. Bernie we have gone down path Ignatz if we specifically need a bow person, but I don't know what we do. Dorothy is fucking great. Even like now, like just heals, damage, the works, wonderful. Petra's good. Like if Ingrid is to defense and like defensive movement and cutting things off, Petra is to offensive movement. It's more about her attributes than it is about that ability. Ignatz we're leveling up, he doesn't use. Best girl is just fucking god mode. And Hilda's there, Seteth is there in case we need them. But I think we've kind of settled into our squad now. And I think that squad is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I guess we're always holding 2 people. Oh. Right, okay, rabbiting on. This has been a very long and, to my mind, quite enjoying episode, but your mileage may vary, of course. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will, I'll see you next time. Bye bye bye.